What? Did you nick a quid from my jeans?
No.
Yes, you have.
I haven't even been in your room.
What, did the tooth fairy take it then?
You might have. You used to nick my tooth money.
Just give it back, you little tramp.
I ain't got it. Get off, Keegan. Get off.
Yeah?
Thought I recognised the voice.
Yeah, well, do ya?
No.
Where are you going?
It must have been some other squeaky little git's voice I heard.
You what?
Just kidding you. Your sister?
Who's asking?
What are you so angry at? Quid? That was a rhetorical question. Frankly, I don't give a monkey's. Just that you ruined the best part of my cigar. Bit of advice. Showing your feelings make you weak. Showing anger, weaker still. Hide your anger, and people don't know what you're thinking. Got it? And that's a bit of advice. Worth a quid.
Do you want me to bring it up point?
Call the police.
Oh, no, police.
All right, calm down. Let's get you in the motor. Come on. Come on up.
What? You let me down, Mick. Yeah, I had a domestic. I had to make it a priority, but I'm still committed.
What happens if you have a domestic on the day?
I won't. In my life, I won't need that. Yeah, I can't afford to.
What's your dad talking to him about?
Dunno. Ain't no changes I need to know about, is there?
What do you want?
What? Oh. You didn't need to give me a Christmas present.
Not here. In private.
Now, you listen to me, you old mug. This is my manner. I don't come round here playing the big man. Who's playing? You leave me and my family alone. I don't care who you are. I'll stick your little cane right up your bottle.
Yes. The Queen Victoria Pub, Albert Square. Thank you.
What are you, a bit dim, though? I told you you're not welcome here.
I got you a present.
Oh, thank you. That's lovely. But if you don't mind...
You don't believe me? Excuse me, love. Did I or did I not leave a present here yesterday?
Oh, yeah, he did. I put it upstairs under the tree.
Just finish your drink and go.
Don't you want to know what it is?
Yeah, what is it?
A gun. But I felt duty-bound to report it to the police that you had a firearm on the premises. A loaded firearm.
Funny.
That was them just now. In my experience, you have about 10 minutes tops before they arrive when there's a weapon involved.
I don't believe you.
No? Press redial. Go on.
Mick! What are you doing? Come on, chop chop!
About 7 now, if you're lucky.
Right, listen up, everyone. This area down here is where they're going to do their best.
You're hilarious, you ain't you? I'm meant to be renewing my wedding vows in a minute.
This isn't a joke. Listen.
Yeah, well, it's a brick, not a shooter.
Maybe the shooter's elsewhere. What do you reckon? Would I do that to you? Eh?
Why?
It's a question of respect. And you showed none.
Where is it? Where is it?
I'm very partial to smoky bacon crisps. Get me some. fingerprints. 15 years.
I'm telling you something.
Hey, it's Mick Carter here.
Mick, are you going to get changed or what?
Son. I'll just let me dump this and I'll... Mr. Carter.
What you got there, Mick? Whoa. Go give it to Phil. Turkey! Please, go. Go.
Mr. Carter.
Billy?
We stand to make 150 grand each. I need someone who can keep it together. Quick on their feet. You pass the test. Now mine's a quick double, please. Just get in on that. I will never work for you. Ever.
What ragtag army you got there, Mr. Maguire?
What are you trying to say, Mick?
Don't worry. I won't make you beg.
What are you doing?
Where's Mick?
He knows what to do.
Why didn't one of yous go with him? Let me fill in here.
Aidan, chill.
You guys will be chilling if this goes tits up.
Aidan?
In 2010, one Vincent Hubbard turned in 3 accomplices in a drugs ring for a reduced sentence.
I never.
One of those lads was my brother Connor. They sent him up north to a dog hole full of nonsense, ponces, and terrorists, away from his mates. He couldn't take it. 2 months in, he killed himself. How do you plead?
We would have gone down regardless.
How do you plead?
I'll give you whatever you want. Right? What do you want? Aidan, this is not fair. Aidan! Aidan!
Took me a while to work it out. And then I saw Keanu leave and I thought, why is he showing Vincent everything, eh?
Where did you get that?
One of the security.
3 guns.
Yeah. You nearly scuppered yourself, Vincent.
We have ourselves a little standoff.
Yeah. Yeah, we have.
Where you been?
Where's your auntie?
So is this a plan all along?
No. Getting back what's mine is the plan. This is a bonus.
Aidan, please.
You didn't do this for the money, right? You just did this to be the big man, yeah?
Yeah. You can have it. It's yours.
What else have you got? It's worth the life of my brother.
I got about 20K in my bank. The Albert. It's yours. You can have it.
I don't want the dump. I will take the money from the sale.
He'll do it. I know he will, and I'll vouch for him, all right?
Just what I was hoping you'd say. Now, you guys get out of here. I'll clear up. And that piece of dirt, Renee's on the deal. It's on your head, Mr. Mitchell.
You're gonna kill him!
Where is it?
Get off him, will you?
Get out of my face!
I never touched that stuff, I swear!
Your cousin thinks I'm just off the boat.
It was in that coffin. I sealed it myself. So Billy wouldn't rip you off. He can find his own backside in the dark, let alone pull this off.
Well, maybe he had help.
Well, you better be joking.
If someone has ripped me off, Philip, I will have the last laugh. Trust me on that. You get the truth out of him.
Haven't you got work to do? Try it. Try it. I should have pulled the trigger on you when I had the chance. You should have. You were brave all of a sudden. You two-faced rat.
Out! Out! Now!
Saved by the bell. Glad they caught you in.
Aidan. Long time.
The pit bull.
Kira says hi.
How much is she paying you?
I'm a free agent.
You changed sides?
She barged her way in. Thinks it's Mick the same as you.
It's not him. I've just been round there. His money is legit.
You bought the scratch guard story.
Scratch yard?
Half-wit mate of Mick's blabbed.
Why? What did Mick tell you?
You've been played.
I'm gonna kill him! The situation is very simple, Michael. Either you tell me the truth now with a full set of teeth, or you tell me later as you spit out the bits you've got left. Now, the second way may take a little longer, and it'll certainly be more painful on you. But one way or another, believe me, I will get what I want. And if you're still shy, this now might take care of your kneecaps. And this, your finger.
Phil.
Do you want your money or not?
You know the truth. You all do. I wouldn't have yous over. Me and my family had a stroke of luck, and that is it.
Does look a bit iffy though, Mick. You've got to admit that.
All of a sudden, all this cash falls from the sky.
It lands in your lap.
Just when you needed it.
I know. That's what happened. Now, you know me, Phil. I ain't no choir boy. But neither are you lot. I ain't no liar. I ain't no cheat. I would never sell out my own.
You must be very brave, or very stupid.
No, I'm not brave. I'm not stupid. What sort of idiot would stick around after he's nicked all that money?
It's called hiding in plain sight.
No, it's called suicide.
So how did you get your pub back? And don't tell me it was a family heirloom or a scratch card, or I might just lose my temper.
Listen, I haven't got your money if that's what you're thinking.
Sit.
What are you doing?
Mick convinced me he hasn't got it. Maybe you can too.
I ain't Mick.
Well, maybe we should do him in anyway. One less grass in the world.
He ain't got it. Look at him, Lil. He ain't got a ball.
You weren't so sure earlier.
Yeah, who has, Phil?
You got something to say, Vincent?
Just say maybe the toe rag's a little closer to home, that's all.
Huh? I hope you're not suggesting me.
What?
You think this is a smoke screen? That I'm just going after each one of you and then going to ride off like John Wayne into the sunset with a bag full of money, do you? Or do you have someone else in mind?
Just something that Mick said, that's all.
What?
If he had done it, he would have been missing with the money. He wouldn't have stuck around, would he?
And?
And someone has just left Walford recently, haven't they? Ben.
Ben? Are you serious?
Why not?
Do you know what often me wishes that could be true? Because then at least I could have some respect for him at last.
So this is just another smokescreen. You point the finger while all the time. You know, I was right. Someone should put him out of his misery. You're a dead man, Vincent.
No! No! You off him, and then what, hey? We have the whole bill on our backs for the rest of our lives. And for what, a grass and nobody? No, I ain't gonna live like that, all right? Now, if anyone is gonna get sorted out here, it's the person that turned us over in the first place.
Seems like you have some idea who that might be.
Yeah, I do.
Come on here, Vincent. Very well. Yeah. It's good to have something to fall back on. Especially when you're in a pickle having murdered somebody's kin.
I didn't kill him.
Oh, we're back to denial, are we? I thought we were making such progress.
I'm giving you what you want, aren't I?
I'm a patient man, Vincent. But 4 weeks, anything can happen.
What do you want?
A gesture of goodwill. A bank transfer. Whatever you have. I'm not greedy.
No. We had a deal. I stuck to it. The end.
Oh. You don't seem to understand English.
That's better with numbers. And we are square.
Really? That's so? Well, you better start counting. How many was that? I can't hear you.
3.
That's a good lad. And if you don't start doing what I tell you, you won't be even able to count up to 3. Understood? Now, shall we give that another try? Shall we?
We've got a visitor.
What's he want?
A quick chat about business. Listen, we've got Pearl's party to sort out.
Okay.
Just get rid of him, all right?
Really lovely.
I was expecting you to call.
This is not the time or the place.
Priorities, Vincent. Money, business, all that comes and goes. What's really important is this, isn't it? Family. Things that are just impossible to replace.
About the buyer that I told you about. He pulled out, but the bar's still on the market and I can still get you your cash.
Oh, that's without doubt. When?
When I sell the bar.
Which is?
How can anyone know that?
That's where I have an advantage over you, Vincent. I do. By tomorrow, if not sooner. Sale agreed. Contracts ready to be signed.
How am I supposed to pull a buyer out of thin air?
Well, you'd be amazed who will show if the price is right.
You want me to sell the bar for next to nothing, is that what you're saying?
Next to sounds better than nothing from where I'm standing, because nothing is what I've got.
And when I give it away, you're still gonna come knocking on my door.
Your old man, he had a spot of bother back in the day, didn't he? Phil was telling me. He fell in with a few wicked faces. His old man, Kathy's brother, Gavin Sullivan. Oh, that was a nasty piece of work by all accounts. And then, Then what? Phil said he was the best of the bunch, but even he couldn't save your old man, could he? From what I hear, he lost everything. Money, his home, his marriage.
That's enough.
His life.
Get out.
Ancient history, Vincent. You know what they say about history, don't you? It has a nasty way of repeating itself.
Daddy!
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Michael?
It would appear that we have a breakdown in communication. Do you need me to go over our business arrangements again?
Well, if you'd have entered my establishment through the proper entrance, then you'd have seen there's a sign above the door. It says Mick Carr. You can't miss it.
You nearly had me going there. Oh, you know, for a minute I thought you'd taken leave of your senses. It sounded like as if you were disobeying me. You don't get it, Michael, do you? Maybe Elaine Peacock might understand? Or your boy in Dover? Or Nancy might get the message sooner. In Australia, is it? You see, Michael, I am at the center of a very large web.
You leave my family alone?
They'll be fine. But cross me again, and there will be consequences.
Please! Stay where you are! Stay where you are! Get down! Hands on the bar!
Who's the governor here? D.I. Ross, CID. We got a warrant to search the premises.
Could have given me a heads up, mate.
I'm arresting you on suspicion of supplying cocaine, a Class A drug. You do not have to say anything, but if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court, anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand?
I understand.
I want this lot searched. And use the toilets. Take them outside.
Let me see. Wait. You steal from me. Now you grass on me. I call that 3 strikes. Now, I'll let you think about this. Next week, your time is up. But when I return, I want a drink on that counter with every bit of money you owe me. And a very public apology.
Over my dead body.
That may well be the case, Michael. Every penny, or you are a dead man. Get out, Billy.
No.
And you better pray that I stay on the Carters, because if for any reason they win through, you know exactly where I'm going to set up shop next. There it is. I am going to make this place legendary. After I've put you back in line. You're no hero, Mick Carter.
I don't need to be. There's a memorial out there with a list of geezers' names on it. Ordinary geezers like me.
They fought back.
Yeah. Well, I wanted an old man. Sad, lonely, old man who's grabbing onto anything to make himself feel better. You've lost everything and everyone, and it's your fault. It's not mine. It's not Vincent's. It's not your brother's, and it ain't the squares. It's yours. You had enough, you old man.
Right! Fight back or die! I'm sorry!
It's okay.
Evening.
It's okay. I think it's going to be all right.
Now, just let me know where you want that shoving, would you?
No, not you. This ain't right.
No, you. You, JP, you ain't right.
I thought we were mates.
Yeah, we were. But this is where I draw the line.
Are you all right? Are you coming at me unarmed? You should know me better than that.
Look at that. You were right. Spot on.
You see, I don't need a gun, JP, to bring you down.
As if Phil Mitchell would go to the old Bill.
No, but Vincent would.
We share the cell. We're brothers.
Now, you leave. You leave, and you don't come back. No trips down memory lane. Go and poison some other pond.
Where are the rest of them?
That's your trouble. You always think you're one step ahead, don't you?
You want a job doing well.
Well, do it yourself.
We're mates.
Yeah. And I'm treating you like one because I think I know who this belongs to. And his family are rich, very rich. They can afford top lawyers. None of your court-appointed nonsense for the Wilmot Browns, eh?
You told me to do him.
No. I told you to scare Luke off, not to kill him.
But you still might go down with me.
Yeah, I might. But you know what, JP? I ain't afraid of the dark. You've overreached, JP.
This is a disgrace.
Stop bunnying and get out of the boozer. I told you you're barred.